This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado and Victorinox.
Good afternoon, welcome back to this ECI series in Malta and back to the final. But it's Abbas Ghani who missed out last game through injury, who's back facing up the first ball. It looks like that's going to be stopped on the boundary, and Abbas Ghani, who was limping quite heavily after the game. A bit of width on offer there. Deploy throws his hands out at it. And he doesn't quite get hold of it. In fact, it comes right off the edge, but he's straight back into the runs, and that's gone flying towards his teammates there in the Hungarian tent. Big appeal here is given. I wonder whether Abbas Ghani, his movement has just been a bit restricted by the fact he picked up that injury earlier in the day. Tried to swipe across that one, and David Marks aimed it straight at the stumps. This one has gone all the way again. That's onto the roof of the clubhouse and then some. You can see the Grizzly trying to make a break for it there. I think that might still be rolling towards the sea. That's a big hit there from the captain, Zemus Deploy. He's not got off to the hottest of starts here, but he's found the middle of the bat with that one. But it's really the captain, Zemus Deploy, who's leading from the front here. Back-to-back sixes. Deploy goes along the ground, but the result is the same. It's gone over the rope, and that's a 4. Deploy has thrown his hands at that one. Stand and deliver. Big 6. Take cover in the car park, because that one has gone a long, long way. There's a bit of width on offer again, but the result is the same. That's gone all the way. Big 6. And Deploy.
For Team Europe, who knows where all bat. They'll get opportunities. This first one from Varun Prasad isn't quite where he wanted it. Sharma isn't the side. In fact, he's going to be gone here. Rasik, big moment, isn't it? Prasad, again, kind of hangs it out, asking to be hit in that direction, but this time it is taken. Michael Das, I think. Lifted up, and it's going to go straight through the hands of Patanka. He's into the side for this final. Probably a chance. Well, tosses it up and takes his chances, Prasad, but doesn't like what he sees. Gets pummeled over mid-wicket for 6 runs. Maximal, 6 more to Hungary. Potentially might have to bat. We'll be hoping he doesn't. Uh-oh, that's another one that's headed to the left of screen. This one's going to hit the pavilion. Maximal, and 6 more to Zemus Deploy. Push Parajan around the wicket. Gets hit straight. That's another good strike from Zemus Deploy. He's outdone himself last game. He scored 45 in the end last game. Now he's 46. A little bit, but it's going to be 6 more. And this one's coming our way. Maximal, and 50 to Zemus Deploy. And he has been deployed back at the top of the order, and he's doing a really good job. In Malta, they've got kind of to see them, but I'm looking forward to it when we do. All right, Zemus is after him. Likes this matchup against the left-hander. Even though Porter's having a good series. That time he disappears on mid-wicket. 6 more, deployed at 59. We had some cricket there last year. Meanwhile, we're just going to casually watch Deploy put another car under attack. Looks like they started parking in the front row again, which isn't a great idea. Might sneak over the net and smash it. Change of angle. This time a lot of bottom hand, but it still carries. Maximal. Deploy into the 70s. Floris De Lange and Cedric De Lange in there as well. Famous cricketing family as well. Anyway, that's up. It's over the top, and that's going to be 6. So Safi showing he can get in on the action as well. The 6s just keep on flying for Hungary. And they're the only 2 that I see with Cardamom Oval experience. Well, that might bring the rain because it's so high. It's also so straight. I like that from Safi when he hits straight. It's a solid strike and gearing up for, of course, the Western Shield and ECL. Priya just basically bowls a bouncer and don't know where that ball's gone. I know it's not with us anymore, but Maximo deploy to 80 now. Leading edge this one. Srijay's after it. The super sub takes a super catch. Well, there you go. Srijay Patel with a pair of incredibly athletic efforts in the field. It's another classic catch from Srijay. There's 2 overs to go. Marks comes back in the 9th. Wow, what a sound that made off the bat of Zima's deploy. Well, sometimes we say he's got the X factor. Well, that is the X factor. Maximo not falling out of the shot. Now it's going to be 6 more. Well, this is brutal stuff from Zima's deploy. Deploy on 97. And that'll do it. Zima's deploy. Stay on 1. That's out of the ground. And it's an incredibly talented cricketer that brings up the 3 figures, taking the captaincy. Oh, he's just played that shot so well. And another one that I think escapes the net. Make sure it stays down even after you hit it. Oh, that one's carved away, and it's a quicker one from Porner. That's going to disappear as well. Pretty much consecutively because he finished the last game. And now Porner overcorrects, and that's going to be 6 more. Maximal 119. Zimas now with his highest score on ECN. Here's the last ball coming up. And he's going to make the most of the fact there's no fire and legs. So Hungary 174 for 3.
Hello and a big welcome back to this ECI Malta 2025 final between the hosts Malta and Hungary, and it's Hungary who've put the runs on the board. 174 for 3 they finished after their 10 overs. Priyan Pushparajan will have something to say about that. Mohamed Saklan has ball in hand. First ball is a bit too wide for the umpire's liking, so we'll have to. That one's hit hard. It's going to be a 1 bounce 4. It's Matty Ainsworth there fielding on the boundary, but he's getting nowhere near that one. That one's hit hard and flat and straight, and it's going to go straight back over the umpire's cap. 6 runs signalled. That one's just flicked off the pad, but it's picked out Matty Ainsworth. He's got a safe pair of hands there. He gives the old fist pump. He knows that that's 1 wicket on the way to the trophy for Hungary, and it went high up in the air. It's more of a flick than anything. That's gone high in the air. It's not gone very far, but in fact there's 5 fielders around that offside, and there's trouble here and that's going to be, I think, a direct hit. I'm going to check this one because it's going to be close. There's chaos there. It went up in the air. Horner comes to the crease, but he'll be at the non-striker's end as Michael Das faces up, and that's a big shot. They're going to need 1 or 2 more of those. That's gone the distance and then some. Michael Das maybe taking out a bit of his frustration, as it was, he had to get off the pitch. That one's hit straight, and that's a lovely swing of the bat. That's going to be a 1 bounce 4. Michael Das, he's sticking around. Often plays into the batting arcs, especially when he strays down that leg side, and that's exactly what's happened on that occasion. It's gone well into the archery range. Almost a bullseye there. There's a nick there, and that's gone. Michael Das, it was the great hope of Malta. They were to mount this big chase, but he has to take himself off.
Left-handed shovel off by Tarok. Oh, now what am I watching?
Talking of
What
shovels.
has Rocky just done? Rocky's just done a little bit of magic. Well, and now that's going to go for 6. He swung it a bit harder. Showing this as 6. That's probably not what happened, but something close to it. Now Rocky's got it over the top. Well, turning the clock back to last year's ECS master of the 52-metre 6. Ainsworth's the tall man back there on the boundary, but he had to watch it sail, and it's 6 more.
Somewhere close in this chase.
Oh, now he's got that poco de suerte, little bit of luck for Rocky. Was lying down, gave it to the guy next to him. Cyclane fumbled 3 times and bowled the stumps down. So that's going to be 4. And Porner, well, let's not forget how good he is. Nama Sharma's pretty decent as well. 9. Nice batting, Porner. Steps across, just swats it there. Nobody at fine leg and 4 more. That one's gone though. Yeah, and Porner, he goes 4-4 and out. That's a big piece of the puzzle, I think, for Hungary. Porner's one of those guys that probably could have played the innings to take the match away from you. He's more than just a flash in the pan. 2-2-2 in the first ECL. It's in the air, not really connected as well as he might have hoped, but it's well judged by Afikan. It will go all the way. Maximal. That's a pretty good shot, though. That's just timed away. And Rocky, that one was a bit more in his range, wasn't it? And a 15-run penalty the other night, still walked away with the points. Let's hope they set their alarm clocks today. Right now, Afi has set his internal clock to aggressive. Pretty much the default setting. That's 6. And Afi, like I said, he likes that slog sweep. Well, that might have actually gone into the tennis court, so... One is the quicker one, and Rocky will cut it away for 4. There's Tyrone over there. Now Rocky opens up that offside, and he's going to get 6. And Malta fans like it. Maximal. It goes for 6. Now it's straighter, so he does smash it, and it's 6 more. Well, I said they need 16 in boundaries. Well, there's 12, and the first half of the over's gone for 13. Oh, he's clunked a full toss, and he's going to be gone. Well, Rocky kind of knocked over by a feather there, really. Just fell off the shot slightly, was reaching, was down towards the toe. Is there anything left for Malta? They still have batting to come. Oh, well, get some of it. Russik's after it. And he takes a wonderful catch. Well, that is slick from Sheikh Razik. And the tank is gunned down for just 1. And surely now Hungary are going to do the double T20 and T10 this week in Malta. It's kind of more of a top edge than anything else. A few obstacles. Hit pretty well. And 4 runs. Nice shot. Nias Mohammed comes in at 8. Belted that, and that's going to be 4. Even with the slight plug and the ball holding up, Ghani had no chance. Like this from Afi, because it shows he's hit 123 in the final. I think a good chance. Well, it's a big hit from Afi Khan. So, I needed 50 and 13. That ball has disappeared. The pick I think they might go for. Anyway, this is going to be 4 runs. Nias said he needed a boundary, gets 1 there. So the rate is pretty much 3.5 a ball. That'll help. Although they need more than 4 a ball, they'll get 4 there. But yeah, you know, it's so funny. We're getting pretty much the situation. Some of it in the gap. 4 runs. Well, there you go. They get it down into the 20s. Nias Mohammed, credit to him. Now, get some of that as Ghani comes around and takes the catch. Well, fittingly, that ball will end up in the hands of Abbas Ghani. Nias Mohammed, well, you can't fault his effort.
The final ball comes up.
And it'll be Marks that'll come out, and it'll finish with a 6 tipped over the bar, but Hungary will have cause to celebrate. They have won this ECI T10 International